Y'all look at Dad. He's trying to fill it up as full as we can. Welcome back, guys, for another video. It is Thursday, September the 8th. My name is Daniel and you're watching Triple R Farms, and here is what we got on tap for today. First thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be hooking Mark up to this diesel tank. He is right now, as we speak, at the main shop getting the DEF tank filled up, and then he's going to put it in his truck, and then we're going to come out here and we're going to help him get hooked up because he's got to fill this baby up with diesel. And no, this is not a Thunder Creek, even though a lot of people are getting this confused. Again, it's not a Thunder Creek. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and let the air off. Next on the list, James's trailer. Anyway, it's still full. We got to get it dumped in the shed down there at the seed house. And also, he told me that he's got a low tire. He thinks it's this one right here. Yep, that bad boy right there is low. But whoever put the tire on last time did not line up the valve stem. So I think there's enough room. I can squeeze my hand in right here. I've got a little short air chuck. I think I can get it aired up without taking the tire off and redoing it. So we got James, he's going down to Gray Rocks. He's gonna be disking all day. We have rain moving in this afternoon, sometime after lunch. Supposed to rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday, big weather event, but we sent him down there because I think Roy can handle the hauling because the grain dryer still broke down. We're waiting on that electrical piece to come in. It's supposed to hopefully come in Friday. So basically we're dumping in the shed, and then we're gonna run it through the dryer when we get the dryer going. So basically he's just coming to Benton. It's a 2-mile drive, and then all he's got to do is dump the trailer like that, and then head back to the field. So. I don't know if you can get to it right there.
We just try.
I think you got a better shot.
I think we can, Dan. Let's see it. Let's see how far to go in there. We'll get to it.
It will?
I think so. Oh, watch
out. You almost got knocked out. A lot. And anyway, what I was saying about Dad is he's gonna come out there to the field. We're gonna see if we can track down a short and a wire or something and get my header height sensing working, because I need it, because the corn's really short, so we're running really low, and sometimes it's hard to see when you got unlevel ground. And I had a gathering chain come off 3 times because it rubbed the ground yesterday. So anyway, if I can get that fixed, that'll be a huge help on not messing up anymore. So that's the plan. It's gonna be a busy day, so let's get it started. Good gosh, that scared me. Dad was slamming that door on the back of that trailer. Whew. Alright, the reason I'm checking this corn is because Dad checked it late yesterday afternoon and he said it was reading in the 14s. But on my combine, I was hitting in the 17s. So he wanted me to check this last load. I'll check it again. This load was cut late yesterday afternoon. It was the last one of the day. And yeah, it's in the 14s, so I'll check one more sample, and then if it's reading in the 14s, then I need to recalibrate my combine. I'll go over there, cut a little bit, and jump in my tank, get a reading, and then enter it in my combine and get it back recalibrated, because if it's 14, we're going to be dumping straight in the shed. You don't even need a dryer. If it's 15, we're going to be dumping in the shed. So that's a good thing. 15.4.
Okay.
Got a 14.9 and a 15.4.
Okay. That's still under 15.5.
All right, come on back. All right. You pull up a little bit. All right. Yep, it's that time, and guess what? I feel like I'm going 3 for 3. Let's see what happens. I think I'm gonna quit making the predictions before I shoot from now on. That was terrible. Look at what I've been dealing with. Isn't this a mess? I've choked up about 150 times. You got grass out here and you got morning glories. Definitely should have sprayed this out in front of combining. Yeah, pretty bad, like I said. I guess we'll take the blame for this one, for the grass and the weeds. This really should have been sprayed a couple of weeks ago, and all this would be dead. I'd be flying right on through it, but just did not come out here, and just never knew that the weeds and the grass were going to be this bad. And definitely next year we'll be scouting our corn a lot better with the drone and stuff, make sure we don't have problems like this. And you don't want to spend any more money on this crop. When you don't have a good crop like this, you just want to get it out cheap as possible. But it's almost to the point a couple of times where I almost just stopped. Went to another part of the field. I went to the Edwards, and anyway, went somewhere that was a lot cleaner where I could combine and get the rogator out and spray some of this. But I'm pushing on through it. I think the worst is behind me in this part of the field. I don't know what's over there behind y'all. When I come to the end of the row, I can kind of glance across there. Mostly it's grass is what I see, and if it's just grass, I can get through that. But the morning glories, the vines that are growing that you see, that is the ones that are going to shut you down, just like this. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Basically, these vines get caught on the header on the front out there, and they just get caught in between each snout, in between each row, and then it just balls up after that. It just turns into a ball, a mess like this, and it'll be bending over the row of corn as you're trying to combine and not even get the cobs in the header. So it's just a mess. I guess while I'm complaining, I'll show you some other stuff that's been going on today. I've been having to do what I call old school combining. No guidance, because all this right here in between the rows is just grabbing these wands right here. Anyway, it's just got my guidance going crazy, so I've been having to drive, which is no big deal. But the other thing is the height sensor that does the lateral tilt and the up and down on my header. I never got to actually look at it and see if me and Dad could find that wire that shorted out. Just never got around to it. So anyway, I'm having to drive, and then I'm having to lift my header and tilt it and all, just like we used to do before all this technology. But problem is when you have that thick grass, you cannot see the ends of these snouts. It's just, they're just down up under that grass, and I've messed up a couple of them. This one right here, it grabbed like a rut from a tractor or something, and it bent this point back, and it just folded it all up. It just basically folded it back, which I've done that before, but anyway, I've done it a couple times. Now this one's gotten so weak, we're gonna have to replace it. I got one of these at the shop, which I'll probably, I don't know, if it doesn't give me any trouble anymore today, I won't replace it, but if it does, folds back again, gets even weaker, then yeah, we'll be replacing that. But it's just a mess, just really hard to combine in this jungle of a cornfield. But like I said, we'll take the blame for that. We can kill weeds and we can kill morning glory. Y'all, look at Dad. He's trying to fill it up as full as we can, because we're waiting on Mark coming with the grain cart. I told him not to, but he said, you just drive. So, driving really slow. God, dog. Alright guys, Friday, September 9th, and anyway, I'm going to take this part over here. This is a snout that goes on the end of my header, you know, the one that was bent over and all that. I've had this one over here sitting on the shelf for years and years and years, so I'm going to go ahead and load it up in the truck. I don't know if I'm going to put it on this morning, but if we have time, I think I will. But Dad's already headed over to the combine, and we're going to try to work on the header height sensing of having that electrical issue on it. We're gonna look at that this morning, and if we have time, we're gonna throw this bad boy on. That's gonna look good. I'm probably calling it the wrong name, but basically we've been calling these snouts for all my life. But there's a couple of things you got to add to it. There's a spring thing on the inside of it that you can let it up and down. You have to take that off. You got the point on the end you have to take off. So anyway, if we have time, we're going to throw that thing on. But the main thing is I want to try to get that height thing working, because that's why I keep messing these up. Just cannot see the end of these snouts when they're in that tall of grass. And anyway, tired of tearing up my header. James gone back over to Gray Rocks. He's going to be disking over there. We've got rain coming. We've got a heavy dew right now. Overcast, so probably going to be about 10 o'clock before we get started. The rain's supposed to be here around lunch, so we're going to keep rolling until we get rained out. So get over in the valley.
Is especially helpful in down corn, and farmers are noticing the difference.
We had corn and had lodged, laid down. Horribly, windstorm came in. You couldn't tell where the corn was standing. You couldn't tell where the corn rows.
What are you watching?
All the way across this field.
Advertising.
Corn. And the whole time I was just kind of guessing where I'm at. But I wasn't getting all the corn because the head side was letting the corn head lay down.
Right.
Found the first problem. This wire completely jerked loose. Must have been all the vines and grass I was in. It grabbed something. Do crickets bite?
No.
I swear I had a cricket on my arm the other day when I was pulling off morning glory vines, and that thing bit me.
I've never heard of a cricket bite.
It looked like a baby cricket. And some of them bit me.
He must have been hungry.
Before we proceed any farther, Dad wants to go ahead and crank it up and just see if it goes back to working. Because that wire, cornstalk or something, jerked that wire loose, that connection right there. But it was not like that yesterday morning, so I don't think that's gonna fix it. But I mean, I think we got other issues, but it definitely will connect that row, connect those wires back like they should be. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Got Daniel here with me. Got a problem with his head sight, and he keeps throwing a code on his combine monitor, which it's head sight sensing L shorted to low source E0057-04. I know I said that fast.
Has he kind of looked at the sensor and see if the wires are damaged or anything?
We've looked at all 4 sensors. They're plugged in. Everything looks right. I mean, it's been working, and then it just now, every time he cranks it up, it throws this code.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it had this on it. You gotta take this off.
You gotta take this off. All of this rod slides out somehow.
And then it's got the wire.
You got this. Somehow or another, it's got to come loose. How is it fastened to the...
It needs it. It's the worst one. It's had some damage. You get your electric.
You got Allen wrenches.
Okay, we got the snout on, the brand new snout. I got all the wires hooked up, everything's bolted up. It is done. Mark it off the list. I don't know if you can see it, but look at my truck. You can see the rain on my truck. We're getting rain as we speak. And we did a few things that Joe wanted us to try on the height sensor. One thing he wanted us to do is check that big connection right there and make sure it's got a good connection there. Gave him the codes that we got, and he said it pretty much looked like it was not the sensors, it was a connection issue. But anyway, it is still not fixed. How'd you let it rain?
I couldn't help it. I tried to stop it.
It'll rain all day.
I don't think so.
Still showing a code.
Same code for the right and left.
It must be in here then. Come on down, let's plug everything up. I'm about ready to stop on it. I don't know what else to do.
Well, looks like that's going to be it for this video. It's been raining pretty much the whole time since we've been here this morning working on the combine. It's just getting started. It's going to rain a lot more throughout the day, Saturday into Sunday through the weekend. We're just in this weird weather period over the weekend where we're expected to get a lot of rain. So combining is pretty much done for the weekend. So still going to have Joe come Monday, or whoever he sends from H&R. They're going to come out and try to get this header height working. So hopefully we'll get that done Monday. But as for this video, that is going to be it. I did get some drone footage when we were combining yesterday. So that's how we'll end the video. We'll end it with the drone footage. Hey, go to our website if you want some merchandise, t-shirts or hats. Like I said, rrfarmsal.com. There'll be a link in the description. And thank you to all the new subscribers. We've been getting a lot lately. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks to everybody who's watched this video and who is still watching. Give a thumbs up on that one. And guys, we're just going to keep making videos. Still got a lot of corn to harvest. So there'll be a lot of videos coming out next week. So stay tuned, and we'll see y'all next time. Roll the footage.